Have you ever wanted to create a professional dental clinic website but thought it would cost hundreds of dollars or require coding skills? Welcome to the WpBravo channel. Today I am going to show you step by step how to create a professional dental website. We will build everything from scratch and I will show you how professional structure layouts so further edits become easy. So without wasting our time, let's jump into the video. First, we are in the WordPress dashboard and we need to install our first theme and some plugins. So install a theme here. First, go to the appearance and click on these themes. Then click on this add theme. So for this dental clinic website, we will use this extra theme. Now click on this install and then activate. Alright, now click on this start building now. We need a fresh template of dental website so that our work will be easier. Wait a few seconds here. So now click on this let's get started. You can skip this and also skip. Now click on this build with template options. Now select this Elementor because we are building with this dental website with Elementor plugin. So here search dental. Alright, we will be using this free template. So just select this and then continue. We will design the website part from the scratch. So now uncheck this, we don't need this. So if you need any items from there, you can select this, but I don't need anything from here. So I click on this continue and alright. Now wait a few minutes to complete this. Alright, after it's done, now click on finish setup option. Okay, here the Elementor plugin is installed. Now we can go to our homepage design. But if we need any another plugin later, then we will add. But for now, we don't need any extra plugin here so that we can go with our design part. Now the homepage design, we have to go to the pages. Here, click on this add page. And rename this to home. Now click on this edit with Elementor. Okay, now cross this. We don't want this layout, we need a blank page here. So for the blank page, click on this page settings option. You can see you will get this option in the top. Now select this and scroll down. Here you will find the page layout. Make it to Elementor canvas. Alright, here is our blank page. Now we are building from scratch. Before adding any sections, we set the system so that it will easier our work. So for this, click on this hamburger menu. You will find the site settings. From here, you can set the global colors of your website and also the fonts. So make sure you do this because it will save you a lot of time. Now I have some colors, I will add them. You can add any color according to your website design or web structure. It's up to you. Okay, we are done with these colors. Now click on Save Changes. Then go to this font settings and select the fonts as well. So our primary font will be Poppins. Make sure this is bold because we will use this for our headings, and this will be in uppercase. Alright, now do the same for secondary. Our second font will be maybe Montserrat. Alright, then text maybe will, then the text font will be this. You can add more fonts if you want. Alright, we are done with the font as well. So click on Save Changes. Now we are absolutely ready for the design part. We said this once, now everything stays consistent. This is how professionals work. Now we are ready for our design part. Now we build our custom header first. So for our header, click on this plus icon and take a container. Rename this container to header container. Rename this immediately. Why this rename? Because when your site grows, you will thank me later, and you can manage all the elements here very easily by this structure tree. So make sure you rename this so that you can find the elements whenever you want. So this parent header container, it will be boxed. The height will be 1200 pixels. The direction will be vertical. Align items will be center and gaps will be 0. Now go to this advanced option and first unlink the values. The top margin will be 13 pixel. Alright. Now add a child container inside this parent container. So click on this plus icon and take another container. Now rename this as well. Now this container will be full wide. The direction will be row and the justify content will be center and align items will be also in center. The gaps will be maybe 160 pixels. So now add the heading elements here. We will add our menu, the logo and a button. The button will be used for booking appointment. So first click on this plus and from here you have to take an image and select and choose your logo here. This is our logo. Make it to full. Alright. Now click on plus icon again and search here to menu. Select this WordPress menu, drag and drop here. Alright, the menu is in the left side but we want in the middle, so just click and drag below the image. Okay, here it is. Now we want a button as well here, so click on this plus icon again and take a button. Just add anywhere, then you can rearrange this by your own. We are done with our button as well. So now we want a background color in our child container. The container which is named is header items container, which means this container, not the main container, the child container. So select this. After select the child container, go to the style option. Here choose our background color. So I'm using this color. Alright. Now click on this advanced option and we will add some paddings as well. So from the top, that will be 50 and bottom as well. Make this to the center, or it's already in center. Now we also want some border radius in this style container. So for this, again go to the style and you will find the border in the style option. Go to the style option and here you will find this border. Select this and make it to 20 pixels for each side. Alright, now our menu looks good enough. So we don't want this menu, we will add our own menu. For this, first click on this publish button and come to your WordPress dashboard. Here you have to go to appearance and here you will find the menus. Click on this and now click on this create a new menu and name this menu to the main menu. Check this to the select this to the primary menu option and create a menu. Alright, we will add the home page. Now let's rename this to home. And we will add some other page as well. So we can add the pages as a custom link. So we will add the home, services, blogs, about and contact page. So here okay, now click on the save menu option. We are done with our menu, so go back to your Elementor page and refresh it. Now select this menu and choose your menu. This is our menu we created just a few seconds ago. So we don't want any underline here. And go to the style to change the font and color. The typography will be Poppins and the text color will be, let me choose first. Alright, this is the color of our menu. Then click on this active and make it to the black. Okay, now it's look good. So we will add a hover effect here. So when it hover, it becomes black. So when someone select this menu, it will changes the color into black. Maybe the font should be changed. It's not this. This looks good. Make it to semi-bold. Alright. Now move on to our button. Here we will add book now option. So rename this to book now. Don't worry, we will link a appointment setup later here. So for now, just remain this like this. So everything is done. Now click on this publish. Maybe the menu should be a little bit bigger. Make sure the size will be 20 pixel. Alright, now it looks good. Alright, we are done with our menu. Now we are building the most important part of the website, the hero section. This is the first thing your visitors see. So let's build it properly. Clean, professional and conversion focused. First click on this plus icon and create a new container. Rename this to hero container. Why? Because if you don't name your containers properly, you will don't find the elements later. Now go to the layout. Here the direction will be in the row. The minimum height will be in the VH, so make sure to change the pixel from VH and make it to 100. The gaps will be 0. Now go to this advanced tab. Here we need some margin from top, so first unlink the values and take 13 pixels from the top. We need also the padding 0, so just make it to 0. The content width will be full wide. Now inside the hero container, add 2 inner containers. Click on this plus icon and take one container and just duplicate this. Rename this to left container and right container. These both containers already says 50% in white. Now click on this left container and it will be direction vertical. Justify content will be center. And go to this advanced and make the padding 0. Perfect. Now let's add the content. Click on this plus icon and drag a heading widget. So I'm here, take a heading. Now change this according to your text. So here I am using this text. So just copy and paste. Alright. Now go to the style and change the font family. So for this, click on this typography and choose the primary font. The font size will be, give it some size. Alright, this looks good enough. Now below the heading, add some text widget. So here the text widget. Just copy and paste the text here. Now let's style it. Go to the style option and change the font change the typography from here. Keep it clean and readable. Don't overstyle. Now below the text we need 2 buttons. So first click on this plus icon and take. For the buttons we need another inner container in the left container. So first take a inner container here. Alright, first take this to the left container. Okay, now this is in the left container. And now I am just rename this container to button container. Here it is. The layout will be in the row, align items will be center, and content white will be full. Here now add two buttons. Just take one and duplicate this. Here it is. Now button 1 will be for appointment. So we will later connect with this button our booking form. Don't link it yet. We will connect it properly using a pop-up or section scroll. And the button 2 will be for emergency call. Now let's change the text. So click on the second button and here just type the link will be type. Now link with your telephone number, just type TEL, then your phone number. Just like this. This makes it directly clickable on mobile. Now styling it. So go back to the style option. Here I don't need any background color. So first remove this background color. Make it transparent. Change the text color to black. And we will just take a border here. So make the border type to solid and the border white will be 1. Change the border color. I'm just using this, not this color. I'm just using just change the color to transparent. All right, now it looks much better. So now come back to the button 1 and change the text here to book an appointment. We don't need to style it, but if you still want, just change the font here as well. All right, now click on this publish to save this. Now come back to our right container. We need a image below this buttons. So then for this, just click on this plus icon and take an image with it here. We just drag the image out of the button. So for this, just take the image. Okay, let me first select this left container. Alright, now the image is below this button container. So now change the image. So we will be adding this image. Make it to full and go back to the style, change it from start Alright. Now here we want some padding from our left side and also right side. So click on this. So select this left container, go to this advanced, and here from left take 13 and also right take 30. Let's take some more. Alright, now click on this publish. And refresh it. Now click on this right container and the layout will be vertical. Justify content will be center. Paddings will be 0. And now click on this plus icon and take this image widget and choose your image here. So here I will be using this image. So for this, first upload your image. So this is the image we want. So make it to full. Alright. And that's it. Our dental clinic hero section is now powerful, modern and conversion ready. So now we will move below the hero and build the service section. Alright, now that our hero section grabs attention, it's time to answer the most important question. What services do you actually offer? This section is where visitors decide, do I trust this clinic or do I leave? So let's build this properly. First, take a container again and rename it to service parent container. And as I told you before, always rename these containers so that you don't mess it up later. Now for this parent container, the changes will be this the changes will be here. The content width will be boxed. White will be 1200 pixels. Minimum height will be in VH, so make it to 50. The align items will be the center. And here go to this advanced tab and make the margin top to 30 pixel. So first unlink the value and make it the margin top to 13 pixel. And for padding it will be 50 pixel for top. So again first unlink this and make it to 15 from top and again 15 for bottom. Now your section breathes properly. This spacing gives premium structure. So now click on this plus icon and take a heading. The heading will be care we provide. Go to the style, the font, change the font to this. I don't want this much bold, so make it to semi bold. Alright. It's already in the uppercase, so we don't need to change here. So now use your global secondary color. So I'm using this color. Alright. So this heading will set the authority. It will be short, clear and confident. Now inside this parent container, add a new inner container. rename this to service box. Now for this container settings, the direction will be in the row, and make sure that go to the style, and the border radius will be 20 pixels for each. Go to this advanced option, padding will be 15 for both sides. Alright, and here we'll be using a background color. So go to the style option and select the primary background color. So here is our background color. Make the align items to the center. Now this becomes your design card area. So inside this we need another 3 child containers. So click on this plus icon and take a container and duplicate this 2 times. Now here we will make one service box and then duplicate the rest of the two. So click on this service item 1 and the direction will be column. The align items will be centered. The gap will be 15. So go to the style and border, and the background will be white here. Then scroll, then you will find the border. The border radius will be, then come to the border, and border type will be solid. The border white will be 1, and the color will be, the light color. Make it to the transparent. I just want the black color, so just change it to the black. So I am using this transparent color. Then go to this paddings option. Then go to this advanced option and make the padding to, and here we need 15 pixels from top and 15 pixels from bottom. So first unlink the values, and top will be 50 and bottom will be 50. This creates the depth contrast. So each each service item we will add image with it. So first add an image. Now upload the image files. So we will upload this tree. Alright, now select this. Then make it to the full. Alright, now click on this plus icon, takes a heading here. The heading will be in the service item. So now rearrange this to this image below. So put the heading below the image. So now rename this to just change the heading text, and the style will be, the typography will be this. I'm just all right. This looks better. Now make it some, give it some size like 20 pixels, and the weight will be medium or the weight will be semi bold. All right. Now we will add some subtext. Okay, so here just change the text. So now go to the style option, make it, use the typography here, this, and make it capitalize. So for capitalize, you have to go to the typography and then transform and select this. Then go to this advanced option. The padding will be 13 pixels. First unlink the value and make it to 30 from left and 30 from right. Now it looks good. Alright, now we will add a button here. So for add a button, you need to click this plus icon and here you add a button. Now rename this to learn more. We will add a icon, so click on this icon library and search here arrow. Just select this arrow. We don't want the first icon here, we just like this. All right, now make it some space. It's now looks good. So if you are done, just duplicate this and delete the rest too. So So, did you notice something important here? We are not designing randomly because each service card has icon, clear title, short explanation, and an action button. That's called a conversion. That's called a conversion structure. Visitors can, they don't read paragraphs, so give them clarity. So if you are done, just click on this publish. Alright, now that our service section is done, it's time to add something that actually brings patients in. Because remember this, a beautiful website is useless if nobody books an appointment. So now we are creating a high converting appointment call to action section. This section will grab attention, build urgency, make booking simple, and increase conversion rate. So to add this, click on the plus icon and add container. Now rename this to appointment. So let's rename this to appointment city container. Now change the direction to row. Wide will be by this default option, so we don't need to change this. The minimum height will be in the VH, make it to VH first and make it to 15 VH. The gaps will be 0. Alright, so now go to the advanced tab and we want some margin from top. So first unlink the value and here give it some top margin. And we also need the padding from top and bottom. So first unclick the value of paddings and give top padding to 50 and bottom padding to 50 as well. Alright. This gives breathing space and visual separation from services. Now here we will add two inner containers. So click on the plus icon and take to container. Just duplicate this. Now the left side is for the contact and form and the right side for the image. So we need the bigger space for the left side and little bit smaller for the right side. So make the left side to 60% and the right side will be 40%. Now rename this to left container and right container. So now come back to our left container. Select the left container. The direction will be in column. The white will be 60% as I told before. The white will be full white. And now let's add the elements. So here we can take the heading. So just scroll up and you will find the heading here. So just copy and paste here. But we don't want a normal heading here. We need some animated heading. So for this, we need the pro version of Elementor. If you don't have the pro version, you can get it from our description. But if you don't want, that's also okay. You can go with this free version and use this normal heading. So first let me delete it and click on this plus icon here, search text, and this is the animated text we want. So this is the before text, the highlighted text is this, and you can add also the after text. So let's add. Just like this. Now style it. First unactive this infinite loop. We don't want any infinite loop here, so make sure this is unactive. This is in the inactive mode. So now let's style the design. So go to the style option here, select the start, and the text color will be full black, and the typography will be, I will use this typography here. Now let's give it a size. Okay, now transform it to uppercase. Let me first change this circle here to underline. Alright, this looks good enough. Now come to this style part again, and here we will do, okay, so now again click on this typography, and here we want some line height. So just like this. Now it looks good. So change the animated text also. So this is the animated text, make it to black, and the underline will be in the blue. So highlighted shape, go to this highlighted shape and change the color just like this. The white will be a little bit smaller, so make it to 10. Bring to front, and the rounded edges should be also on. This gives it that premium modern dental brand look. This headline builds emotion. We are not selling treatment, we are welcoming patients. Now here add some text as well. Again go to the style option. Change the typography here. And it will be a little bit bigger, like 15 pixels. Alright, now again click on this plus icon and we will add the form. So search here form. Take the form and we don't want the name or message option. We will keep it simple. So just delete this and change the type of the email to telephone number, and we don't want any label, and the placeholder will be just like this. Now the width of this box is 50%. Move on to this button. So make the width of this button to 30 and the text will be submit. Alright, so now go to the style option, make the gap to 0 and again go to the field, the text color, change the first text. Alright, in the field section we only want the border radius from the left side only. For this, first unlink the value of border radius of the field. Now from the left it will be 5 and the right will be 5. And the top will be also 5. So we will get this left side border radius only. We will do the same for bottom. We only want the border radius from the right side. So click on the button. First change the button color. So here choose the button color. The button text will be alright. So now scroll and you will find the border radius of this button. First again unlink the value and the right and the bottom. Alright, we are done with this button as well. Now the only thing is left is our right side or the right container. So just click on this plus icon and take a image widget. Change the image. We will upload the image here. We will use this image. Make it to full. Now here, keep the form as simple as you can. The more fields you add, the fewer submissions you get. For dental clinics, phone number is enough to start the conversation. That's conversion psychology. And for the image, keep it clean. This balances the layout visually. So if everything is done, just click on this publish. Now we are creating the most important part for your dental clinic website. Not the hero, not the services, the ultimate booking system. By the booking system, the patients come, they can book the schedule by their own free time. So it's really important to add the booking system to a dental clinic website. For this, first let's duplicate this and rename it to. Now here we will, now in the booking container we will do the right container. We will move the right container to the left side and the left container in the right side. The meaning is we want the image section in the left side and the text element items in the right side. So for this, just move like this. Alright, now change the image here first. Upload your image. Alright, just like this. So now let's change the text here also. So we are adding and also change the, we don't want any text here, so just remove this. So just right click and delete this, and we don't want the form as well, so just delete it. Here we will add the booking system below the heading text. So first click on this publish and go back to your WordPress dashboard. For the booking system we will add another plugin which is called Bookly. So search here this is the plugin we need. Just click on this install now and then activate. Now go back to your Elementor and refresh here. Okay, here search book. This is the form we want, just add here. Now you can hide the category and remain the service, the employee, and we don't want the field section, and we don't want date, weekdays, time range in the field section, so just hide it. And then click on this publish. Alright, let's check this. So click on this preview option. So here is our booking. We have to add our services, the doctor names, the time, everything. So let me show you how. So again, come back to your WordPress dashboard. Here you can see the Bookly plugin. So just click on this. Now click on the continue button. Here you can see we don't want to set this from here, just skip it and just again skip. Now click on the finish button. Alright, after all doing this, you can ready for adding the members, the services, everything. So now click on this add members option and click on add stuff. Now give a name, the doctor you want to add, I want the name of Jeff Carter. You can also add the image. So here we have to add some image. Select this. Now choose the color. I'm just using this color. And then click on save. You can also edit it. Alright, whenever you click on this edit option, you will find also the schedule. So make sure when the doctor is ready for the service, you can choose the time by doing this. You can also add the break time as well. Like I want the break time in the lunch hour, so just add the break to this. Now click on this save. This is how you can add the break section as well. If you want a vacation or day off, you can also find this by off. So this is how, after all is done, then click on this save. Now in the free version of this plugin, you only add one member, but if you buy the pro version, then you can add multiples. Now go to this services option. Here first click on this category and make the category. So click on add category and make dental services. Save. And now we will add our services also. So the name of our services will be, so just add the title of your service and create service. Here choose the image and select the category, change the color, set the price range of the service and choose the right. Now change the time, that how long the service will provide by this doctor, and I will set this to 1 hour and 15 minutes. Then click on save. Duplicate this few times. And now just change the services names. Alright, the services are added. Now go to this appearance to change the layout of the booking system. Change the color here. I don't want this color, so just add the color of your website. So I'm using this color. Now we don't want this section, and select the items you want. So If everything is done, then click on this save. Then move to the time. Here I will just show the calendar. Alright, now click on the save. Then check the details option. We don't want any note part here, so just uncheck this. Alright, we want the booking form in very simple so that users don't waste their time. Now click on this payment and check the other things as well. So everything is done, then click on the save. Now just refresh your website. And here it is, the simple clean booking system. So now test this if this is work or not. So I'm just choosing the service, the employee. So let me change this first. We don't want any employee here, just we will add the doctor or choose your doctor. So do this, go to this service section. Okay, go to the service page, and here select Alright, now click on the save and now refresh it again. This is what I want. Now let's test this. Just select this, choose the dentist, select the time of your booking, add a phone number, and click on this next. If you have the Bookly Pro, then you can also add the payment system, the digital payment gateway system like PayPal, Stripe, and any international payment you want. But in the free mode, you can remain this to the local payment. So this is what we want, and we just created a booking system in our website. So now we will move to our next part. Now that it's time to build something that builds trust. I mean the team section. Because in a dental clinic website, people don't just book services, they book people. So first, we have to take a new container below the previous section. Now rename it immediately and call it team section. The direction will be column. The gaps will be 0. Then go to the advanced tab. The margin top will be 30, and padding top and padding bottom will be 15. Now we move inside. Here we add two inner containers. The left container will be for text and the right container for the button. First click on this plus icon and take one container. Here we will add. Now rename it to team top row. The content white will be full white. The direction will be in row. The gaps will be 0. Now inside this we will take two containers. So first take one container and just duplicate this. Now we don't want any spacing. So to remove the space, just click on this container and go to the advanced, make the padding 0. Make it for the both containers like this. Alright. Now make this left container to 70%. Like this, and the other will be 30%. Alright. Now rename this container to team text. Here again go to this advanced and take 30 pixel padding for both sides. Now first add a button here. Click on this button and the text will be our team. We will use the icon here, so just search here people icon. Give it some space, like alright. The background will be, go to the style, and the background color will be this color. The text color will be remain like this white, and padding will be 10. And if you want, you can also take some box shadow, so make the blur into 5. So this button acts like a badge. It visually labels the section before the heading. So now take the heading, click on this plus icon and add a heading here. The text will be meet our specialist. Now go to the style option and change the typography here. Yes, this looks good. And then we will add some subtext. So here we will add. Now the gaps are so much, so just reduce some gaps here. For this, go to this, select this text container and the gaps will be 5 pixels. Nice. Keep spacing clean. And the message is very simple, professional, reassuring. Healthcare websites should feel calm and trustworthy. And here is our left text container. So just we will move into our right side. Select this and rename it to Team CTA. Alright. Now here the settings will be alignment in the center, justify content also in the center, and add a button here. So click on this plus again and add a button. The text will be contact us. Now again we will add a icon. So search here arrow. We will use this, make it to the position to the end. The spacing will be 15. This button pushes visitors toward booking or contact because trust must always lead to action. Alright, now it looks perfect. So in the below the top row, we will add the carousel widget. So here search carousel. So here we will add this. So now rename it to team carousel. The carousel settings will be, go to the settings, make it to autoplay will be off, infinite scroll will be off, the navigation, it should be arrows. Alright, now we will do the changes later. There is 3 doctors visible at once creates credibility. It shows you are a real clinic, not a one-person operation. Now inside each slide, we will use the image box widget. So first take an image box, search here image box. This is the one, so just add it. Upload your dentist photo. Now the title will be the doctor name, like change the description as well, like dental surgeon. Alright, move to our styling part. The space will be a little bit smaller, like 10 pixels. Alright, now go to this image and increase the size of the image. From the content, go to this title, like this. Do the same for the description. Now it looks good. Keeps names bold, keep roles clean. Healthcare websites should look structured and organized. Now just copy it to the rest of the site. Just copy and paste here. We will use a background color here. So just go to this advanced and here you will find the background. Just change the color to. Alright. Now go to this layout and make it 15 for top and bottom. Now it's slow. Now again just copy it and paste the style here. And just like that, we built a fully professional team section that feels premium, organized and trustworthy. Here you can add many team members if you want, like go to this carousel and just make it to the copy and then it will appear. So here if you don't want these dots, then go to this navigation, go to this pegging next, go to this section pegignition and remove the dots from none. Here it will remove the dots. Now we will change the color of the arrow. So click on this navigation and here the icon color will be this. Alright, now click on publish. Alright, now it's time to build the blog section because a dental website needs a blog section. Why blog? Because a blog builds authority, SEO traffic, patient trust and long-term growth. So let's design this blog section properly. So click on this plus icon and take a new container. rename it to block section. Now here direction will be column, and go to the advanced tab. Here margin top will be 13 pixel, padding top and bottom will be 50. Now here we need a section like this, so just click on this container and copy. Now paste here. Alright. Now I don't need this button, so just delete it. I don't need the text as well, so delete it also. I need the heading and the button. So for the text it will be, so now change the text. Alright. And here the button text will be view more. Change the icon as well. Now inside this we will add our blocks. For this, click on this plus icon and take a container here. Alright, here we will use the image box option. So first make it to row, horizontal, and click on this plus icon and search here image box. Duplicate it. Alright, so now change the image of your blog. Now duplicate it. Alright, so here change the heading of, there will be the blog heading of yours, then there is some description as well. So now go to the style. Here the image space will be 10. Now increase the height of your image. So make it 100. Change the content as well. Make it bolder. Alright. Now give it some size. I'm using this font and this will be bold. Alright. Now duplicate it. Make them to center. Okay. So this is our blocks now. Let's duplicate it. From the gaps, make it to 0. I don't want this heading as simple. So here just take a heading and change the heading. Alright, now go to the style. Change the typography here. I want to underline below this text. So for this, go to the style and you will find this decoration just like this. So here the color of the text will be this color. Now it looks good. Here is your blog section. Now we will be creating the FAQ section below this blog section. So for this, first click on this plus icon and take a container. Now rename it to FAQ section. Here it will be column. And now go to this advanced tab and unlink the value first. Add 30 pixel margin from top. Also unlink the padding and top will be 50. Also bottom will be 50 pixel for padding. Now scroll up and copy this animated text widget and paste it here. Now here just change the text, add the text in the highlighted text. So here I will be adding. Alright, now go to this style option, make it to the center, select the typography and make it to Poppins. The size will be 32 pixels, just like this. Now so just reduce some white of this underline. So here you can see the highlighted shape. Just reduce the white. Alright. Now click on this plus icon and drag a accordion widget. So here search. This is where you can add your questions and answers. So let me finish these questions and so let me add some questions and answers. So first change the title and add your questions. Now just duplicate this few times. Now here you have to take a text widget. So just drop a text widget here and give the answer of the questions. So this is how you can add questions and answers. Now in the accordion widget, go to this style and make it to the center. Put this style, add some space between the items. So just I'm adding 10 pixels. Here I will use a background color. So just change the background color. Now border will be solid and unlink the value first and bottom border will be 1. The border color will be black but the opacity will be just like this. Now again go to this content tab and here so I want the questions and answers in the middle, so I just make it to the center. The icon will be in the start or in the end. Alright, just like this. Now go back to the style and here you can see the header. The icon spacing will be this much, just like this. And you can also change the icon as well. So here you can change the icon like this. So I'm just changing the icon to arrow and arrow down. So this is how you can add a FAQ section. Now we will move to our next section. Below this FAQ section, we will create a newsletter section. So first take a container here and rename it to newsletter. Now the layout settings will be direction will be row, gaps will be 0. And now go to this advanced tab. Here unlink the value first. Take 30 pixel from top and also unlink the value from padding. Here padding top will be 50 and bottom will be 50. Now we will add a background image here. So for this, just go to the style option. Here you can find the background type. Click on this and take a background image here. I'm uploading my image. Alright. Now make it to center. Repeat will be no repeat and display size will be cover. I'm just using the position by default. This looks much better. Now here we will take another two inner containers. First take one and just duplicate this. This left container will be for newsletter form and the right container will be for image. Now just copy, just rename this to newsletter form and the right container will be image. Alright, now first take the image. Wait, we don't want this much bigger in the right side, so just reduce some white. Alright, now first take an image here and upload your image. So I am just using this image. Make it to the full. Alright, now move on to our newsletter part. Here first click on this and the direction will be column, gaps will be 10 and go to advanced tab and padding will be 50 for all. Now inside here add a heading widget and just rename this to newsletter. Go to this style option, change the typography and also the color. Alright. Now again click on this plus and take a text widget here. So just change the text and go to the style again and typography, then change the typography as well. Now make it to white. Alright, now we will take a newsletter form below this text. So again click on this plus icon and search here form. We will using this WordPress by default form here. Just take it and we don't want the name and message, so just remove it. We just need the email option. Now click on this email and remove the label, make the column wide to 50%. We don't want this required option, so just so make it to no. Alright, now go to this button. Here the button weight will be 30. Alright, so now move to the style. Column gaps will be 10. Here go to this field option. Here is nothing to change. I just want to change the button color. So for this, go to this button, and here you will see the change the text of the button, and now the background color of the button will be, so just click on this and change the button color as well. I am using this color. No, I'm just using, alright, I will use this color. Now go to the advanced tab, and here we will add some padding. So first make it to 20 for each, or make it 10. Alright, now it looks good. Make here we can, here just click on this container option and make it to the center. And I want the image, and I want to add some border radius to the image. So for this, click on this image option, go to the style. Here you will find the border radius, make it to 20. Just like this. Now it looks good. And now click on this publish. Now our last part is footer. So for the footer, again click on this plus icon, take a new container, make it to vertical, align items with the center, gaps will be 0. Now go to this advanced tab. Here margin top will be again, first unlink the value, margin top will be 30, and padding will be top from 50, bottom from 50. Alright, inside here we will add 2 inner containers. So first take one inner container and then just duplicate this. Alright, here for this container we will add an image and a menu. For this, just make it to make the direction to row, and this gaps will be 10. Alright, now just duplicate this. Here are our 2 inner containers. Now first click on this plus icon and take an image and choose our logo. This is the logo. Make it to the center first. So alright, now click on this plus icon and take our menu. This is the menu of ours. So now increase the gaps here. So for this, now it looks better. Alright, now change the menu like this. So just copy the menu from your top and just paste a style. We just reduce the size of this menu text. So just click on this and here go to the style. You will find this typography and just make the size little bit smaller. I also changed the font. Now it looks good. Alright, we just move to this. Now it looks good. Here we will add a divider. So add this divider. But we don't want this divider inside of this column. So first make it to up. Yes, we want this divider in the middle of our two inner containers. Now here just reduce some. Now here the color will be little bit lighter. Alright. So now for the second inner container we will add the terms and condition and social icons. So for this just click on this plus icon here, just take a text widget and change the text from here. Alright, now go to the style. Here change the typography. Also give it some make it to semi-bold, and the style will be and transform will be like this. And here we will again add some social icons. So for this search here social icon, make it to the center of both of this. So just make it to align item center. Alright, now add some gaps between them. So make it first 100 to see, no, little bit more. Just like this. Now let's style it our social icons. So click on this and go to the style. Here choose the custom color. Our primary color will be this. And we will make it to circle. And the size will be a little bit smaller. Make it to 50. Okay. Now add some spacing. Alright, so we are done. We don't want the bottom padding as well, so click on this, go to the advanced tab and make the bottom padding to 10 or 20. Make it to 20. Alright, now it looks good. Click on this publish. Now let's see how it looks. So this is our footer of our dental clinic website. Our work of the total design is over. Now let's check the whole website again. So if you need any dental clinic website or any type of website design, you can contact with us. We will help you to grow your own brand. And if you like this video, then hit the subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.